because we were down talked a little bit.
Well, checked, yeah. Like,
Okay,
Okay, how were you down talked? What made you feel like we were down talking you?
Not me in particular. It's just like you guys were basically like shit talking women in a way.
Okay,
Like you were
how
bringing
so?
down our values.
Okay, how so?
I think we already went over this. And
No,
there's
no,
point in
please,
circling back.
because that's very important. How are we talking down on women or bringing them down in your opinion?
Well, you said you could live without a woman. That's about it.
Where's the lie?
Is that a bad thing?
Where's the lie
Would
with
you
that one?
be alive without a woman?
No, physically we can.
Yeah.
Mentally we can.
I said,
You would go insane without a woman.
yeah, but it's not required for survival. I said we need women to propagate a society.
Yeah.
I was extremely specific when I said that.
Yeah.
We need women to propagate a society, which means have children and have families.
Procreation.
But we don't need women for survival.
Come on, man. Like you, like your man
Chris.
is.
So how are we talking down on women again?
I don't think we should go back in circles because we discussed this for the past 2, 3 hours.
No, I'm asking because you made the assertion. So I'm asking, how do we put down women?
I think I already answered my question.
See, yo,
Your
no,
man
no,
is
no,
not
like,
with
like,
you.
No. I'm just still trying to figure this out. So you made a claim. I'm asking you, why do you feel that way? What was said that made you feel that way? And you can't tell us what it was?
I told you.
Yeah, but you mischaracterized what I said.
Not really. I said that you said you can't survive without a woman, and you brought down women's values, and you said women are basically nothing. That's about it.
I did not say that. I said men don't need women to survive. We need women to propagate a society. That's what I said.
Sure.
Yeah, but wouldn't you get bored without women?
Remember, are you alive when you're bored?
Well, as far as you seem, every guy has to get a girl in their life, basically. Okay, let's talk.
There's a reason why I said survival specifically.
Okay, survival. For example,
You're using boredom. I'm saying we don't need women to survive. We need you guys to propagate a society. So boredom is a whole other thing. For you, I never said we don't need. I said we need women to propagate a society, but you guys need us to survive, and we don't need you to survive. That's what I was saying. So what about that is condescending
Well, I'm just.
or putting down women?
It's a fact.
Well, I'm just thinking back to my life and the way my life is, and it's not.
Are you all women?
So hold on. So you used your memory to misinterpret what I said.
Not memory, and that's not what I said.
You said your life.
My life experiences and what happened in my life,
And what are life experiences? Memories, right?
situations.
Okay. Again, I want you to be able to answer because you said we put down women. How did we put down women by telling the truth? I still don't think we put you down.
everyone has their own truth.
Hold on.
I don't want to answer this question.
Why not?
I don't feel comfortable
Why do you not feel comfortable?
because I don't want to bring up something that will ruin my mood.
Your mood.
Some type of life experience you had. So how does me
Can we
telling?
please move on? Thank you very much.
Number one, this isn't your show.
Oh.
Number two, this is fantastic because this show's like a fucking
Trauma.
This is no. This show's like a fantastic show on female psychology. So I said something. Again, I don't know her past. I don't know what she's experienced. I just said something like, look, we don't need women to survive. Women need us to survive. We just need women for propagating society. She gets triggered. It brings some kind of memory back in her mind. Says, well, you guys are putting down women. Okay, how so? She can't even articulate it.
I answered your question.
You actually didn't. I'm asking,
I
how
did.
did we put you down?
What's the point of a woman in a society? Just to give birth and that's it and cook for you meals? That's it?
I mean,
Yeah, like I said before, we need women to propagate a society.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the root cause. What you're talking about is like luxuries. I'm saying women need men to survive, and men need women to propagate a society. But we do not need you to survive. You need
women-
us to survive.
Women can make money without a man.
Yo.
Okay. If you don't have men, you're not able to hunt. You're not able to build things. You don't have the strength to manipulate the earth like a man does.
Yeah.
Everything was built by men for a reason.
If we were put in a universe where there was no man, we would learn how to do it and then
oh yeah.
Hold on, Chris. Go ahead. Continue on.
if there was no man and there was only woman, we would learn how to do those things. But because by nature, it's man who started doing those things, women just kind of didn't get into that field.
Okay, so they've already done this experiment, actually. There was a show called Bear Grylls Survivor. They took men and women and they put them on an island, okay? And they gave them some raw tools and said, okay, survive. The women almost died after a couple of days. They couldn't get clean water. They couldn't hunt. They couldn't build a structure to live in.
Okay, you can't just say that's all women. Maybe
Did I say all?
half or majority.
Did I say
but
all? I never said all.
You just said woman.
Huh?
You just said woman in general.
Yes.
Kind of like sums up like older woman.
Yes, because what I'm trying to explain to you, because you're saying in a universe where we didn't need men, blah, blah, blah. I'm explaining to you, we have something similar to that. There was a Survivor show. They put women on an island, men on an island. The women almost died after a couple of days because they couldn't hunt. They were fighting with each other about killing a pig to eat. Some girls were like, kill it. Some girls were like, no, that's evil. They couldn't build a house.
Girls
They
are
couldn't
just
start a
dramatic.
fighter.
Yeah, they're
That's about
dramatic. They should have had one chick just kill the pig.
But they couldn't agree to it.
Well, why not? One chick who should just go and kill it for
Because
everyone.
girls are dramatic and emotional.
Okay, fantastic. Now with the
proving
men,
his
guess what they did? They identified a leader, a second in command, a third in command. Some guys went to go hunt. Other guys built a house. Other guys started a fire, and they were able to
True.
diversify their skill sets and be able to, you do this, you do that, you do that, and they got done immediately.
Okay, but that means all the girls on the island were way too
Yeah, they.
in the air. Like they were too in the clouds. Like personally, like if I was on the
Why
island.
am I bringing up this example?
No, because if I was on an island,
no,
everyone was
before
starving,
the island.
and like
Why am I bringing up this example?
didn't
No,
you
I
say
feel
like men and women? She said she was offended. Say offended?
Whatever. I just want to say
I
maybe.
brought up this example because I said men don't need women to survive, but women need men to survive. That's why I brought up that example. And I
Maybe-
gave you an example of the Bear Grylls show.
There's a reason. There's a reason. There's both genders, and there's
Yeah.
a reason why both genders were put into the world. One needs the other needs the other.
We don't need you guys.
Yeah, we don't.
Okay, so who
thank
gave
you.
birth to you?
Again, what did I say before? We need you guys to propagate a society,
Yeah,
not to
so
survive.
you need us.
No, Adam was here first, by the way.
Yeah, yeah.
Did I not explicitly say a million times we
Do
need
you
women to
actually have proof
propagate
of
a
that?
society?
Okay, maybe if after we read your book, we can look at women a little bit differently, because for now we're looking at it from our own perspective.
And your
it's a
perspective
little
is
bit
wrong
hard.
because you're not understanding what
Everyone
I'm telling
has
you.
their own truth.
Yeah, everybody has their own truth. So maybe after we
Okay,
read your
stop the
book,
show.
we can
Stop the
look
show.
at
Stop the
ourselves.
show. There's no such thing as my truth. That is a retarded leftist ideology bullshit that females say. There's no such thing as 1 + 1 is 3. That's my truth. It's asinine. There's just one truth. The truth is objective, not subjective.
But that's
But we live in a
fact.
crazy world where women think that their opinion fucking matters and they can rewrite history and say, it's my truth. Shut the fuck up. There's one objective truth. And this is the problem with women in our positions of power, because they think their subjective experiences, what they think, what they feel is the fucking truth. And it's not.
Yeah, but history is history, and history, it's important to remember history. And you can't
What is the
change
history referring to?
In general, I'm talking about like history for the past couple decades, but if we go back to like history.
What does this have to do with objective
No,
truth and
if we go
subjective
back
truth?
to the history you're talking about, like men and women, for society to survive, we need both of them biologically.
No, you don't.
So you're telling me a guy can have a child?
I said women are to propagate a society, not survive.
Exactly. So you do.
Do you know
need-
what propagate means?
Yeah. So you do.
You
need-
clearly don't. Are you guys like, yo, okay, now I'm starting to realize what it is. You guys just don't know what the fuck propagate means. It means having children and continuing society in that regard. Having a family. That's what it means.
So a
Procreate.
guy could raise a child.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, yeah. We
I
actually do
was
better
raised by
at
a
it.
Single
dad.
fathers do better than single moms.
Statistically speaking, actually, single fathers do better than single mothers.
Yep.
There's stats on this.
100%.
So we actually can raise them. We're better than you at it, too.
I want to say that if a single dad raises, let's say, a daughter, I feel like the girl would have some, like the girl would think differently than a girl that was raised by both parents. That's why in the
Okay.
beginning you literally
So,
asked the question.
okay,
You're like,
again-
are your parents divorced? Are they together? Because you
Look,
wanted to know the
We're comparing
family
apples
situation.
to apples because you said you need women, you need a woman to raise a kid. And I said, well, actually, men, if we're gonna do single parents, men do better than single mothers when it comes to raising a child. But yes, optimally speaking, two parents is the best. But if there's only one parent, who's better? The man. And that was to
Why?
refute your
Is
point.
that a statistical fact? I'm not sure.
Yes, yes, yes. With people that come from single father households versus single mother households do drastically better. Single father households, and there's a reason for that. Men are typically tend to be disciplinarians with their children.
Yeah, but then the daughter's gonna be very disciplinary, and then she's gonna turn
You mean disciplined?
disciplined. The thing is, if your daughter's very disciplined, she's gonna literally start acting like a man.
No, I
a
was.
way.
Do I act like
That
a
is
man?
incorrect.
Well, yeah, you were supporting for your boyfriend or whatever you said.
So would it be fair to say that discipline is a male trait?
But how is that?
Hold on, stop. Do you think discipline is a male trait then?
Yeah.
That's why all of you are retarded. That proves my point once again. Can't understand basic concepts. Like,
No, there's discipline in men and women, but I feel like men like are more disciplined than women in a way
Why?
because there's more male athletes. There's more.
but why do we have to be more disciplined than you?
You already went over that like
Oh.
over and over and over. Of course.
So
you
we're
went
not
over that.
equal. Proves my point again. We're based on merit. You guys aren't. We have to be disciplined. Otherwise, we don't get women. You don't have to be disciplined. You'll be fine.
You just show up,
You just show up.
pretty much.
Well, it depends on what type of perspective you have on life. Some women want to be disciplined.
What happens if a son is raised by a single mother? Is that child not going to be strong?
Does
and
way worse.
disciplined?
Does
It's
way
probably
worse.
School
they're
shooters.
probably not gonna have like a male figure. in front
Single
of them.
motherhood single motherhood is like the leading cause of like degenerate children, alcoholics, homeless people,
Strippers.
drug addicts, strippers, criminals, etc. Single mother households by far are the worst. Create the worst people.
For a guy, I think that would honestly hurt the guy because he
Anyway,
wouldn't
going back
have
to what I was
fun.
saying with her. Yeah, so it's to propagate a society. So again, what do we need women for besides propagating a society? I'm not gonna let this go because you guys are fucking wrong, and I'm not gonna let women sit there and be like, well, actually, my truth. Shut the fuck up with that. Like, we don't play that bullshit here. We go on facts and objective truth. There's no such thing as my truth. That is a fallacy. It's a lie. It's stupid, wokest, leftist, progressive ideology bullshit. And quite frankly, it's not true. It's a farce.
No, there's your truth, but there's also facts. Does that make sense?
What is the definition of a fact?
A fact is something that's true, but there's also something that is true to you, even though it could be false to everyone
can't be
around.
serious.
It's an opinion.
You can't be
but-
serious.
It's true
I'm
to
not
you.
gonna lie, it's just like over and over.
That's what I'm
It's like
saying.
a
Can we just
circle.
move
Yeah,
off
I feel
topic? Like,
Or like move on.
this is never gonna end because
Wait,
women are just not
Is she
gonna
boring
agree.
too?
Let's
go, Frank.
She's both boring. Let's go. Okay, what about you? Thoughts on the show?
No. Hold on. How are we condescending to women?
What?
How are we condescending or put you down?
Yeah, how?
Can we move on because we've been discussing this for hours?
Admit
this
that
is
you're.
actually.
How about this? Admit that you're fucking wrong and you don't know what you're talking about, and
Yeah,
you were
sure.
literally just going off of emotion.
Yeah, sure.
Because I'm not going to sit here and let you be like, you put us down, and then I'm going to ask you, explain to me how we put you down by telling the truth about things. How?
How?
Because in my family, my mom supports my family because my dad died, and that woman has to support the whole fucking family.
Okay. So you just used your own personal anecdotal
Yes.
life experience,
Yes.
which doesn't align with the majority of situations to justify your position.
No, it shows that a woman actually has to be in power, and she can't, like, fully rely on a man.
What does that have to do with women need men to survive?
They don't.
They do.
They don't.
Really? If someone broke into your house, what's your mom gonna do? Probably call 911. Who's gonna come? Men.
Not
Who
true.
runs the power in your house?
Men.
Men.
What is a
How do
man
you
gonna do?
How do you have
What is
sanitation
a man
coming
to
to your
do?
house?
Some
man
guys
gonna
are gonna
do?
go hide in the closet, and then you're gonna have to go grab the bat and.
He's saying that as a society, men take care
but
of
if
women.
you pick a man that'll go hide in the closet, that's your fault.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you.
But like
It
90%
is.
of men are
Thank
not.
you.
That is somebody breaks example.
Thank
If
you.
somebody breaks into your house, they're gonna be probably with a gun or something.
Yeah.
So you can't
So
physically do anything as
you
a man
get your
or a
gun
woman.
Where do you get your
I
gun
mean,
from?
come on, man. Gross.
So let me go through this real quick. So very interesting. So I said that
I
men
bet the mom got a big dog.
only need women to propagate a society and have kids. Women need men to survive. You get angry because you're like, well, actually, my mom took care of us and her dad wasn't there, so we don't really need a man to survive. You're missing the point. You're using your own experience from an anecdotal perspective, but you're missing the point that women still need men to survive because even though your mom's not with your father anymore, she still relies upon a society that was built by
men.
and has an
Men.
infrastructure by with
That
men.
was Zoe.
Not really.
Oh, okay.
The chat loves you, Zoe.
How is it not really?
Tell us.
I'm not gonna go into my family lore and what my
No,
mom does.
no. We don't need your like. I
No
doubt that
offense.
your mom is the one like doing the power herself, running a generator. She's the one doing the sanitation. She's the one building and roofing the house. Like,
If it was that simple. If it was that.
Okay.
so like, I'm still trying to figure out like how
When a
how that
woman
connects.
when a woman gets put into a position
Okay.
where she has no help from man, she's gonna end up learning how to do it on her own.
Oh,
Fair.
shit.
But she might not be with your father, but that doesn't mean that other men aren't involved to some degree, whether directly or indirectly. Who controls the power grids that powers your house? Who controls the sanitation that gives you water?
Cops.
If
Well-
you need to fix something on a roof, who are you going to call?
Cops.
Ghostbusters.
If someone attacks you and you call 911, who's more than likely going to show up?
Fresh to the.
A fire. If your house goes on fire. Like, you're still missing the point that women need men to survive is what I'm trying to explain to you. But then you use some weird, nuanced trauma from your house to justify your wild position. Like, your traumatic anecdotal experience doesn't refute what I said.
Who you gonna call?
Woman.
Ghostbusters.
Women literally like take over probably 40% of the jobs. So
What jobs though?
Tell us.
But useless job. Like
Low
he's
jobs.
saying,
no,
like,
hospital. Literally, majority is
Okay.
woman.
What are surgeons mostly?
okay,
No.
but what
Okay,
are nurses? No,
Come on.
typically
Nurses,
men.
You can't do like
What
a
are
surgeon is
surgeons?
not gonna run
What are
around
surgeons?
and do
Typically
shots
men.
for you.
Gross.
Okay,
It's a
yeah.
nurse.
Typically
Gross.
men.
Cap.
Again, I'm still trying to figure out here. What did we say that put women down?
Nothing.
I'm asking her because she's the one that made the claim.
Not me.
I already answered this so many times. I
Can
don't
you
want to
use
go over this again.
use your mom's experience and
Okay,
your
can
father.
we move on, please?
Thank
Like,
you.
we're never
What
gonna
What
end
does-
this.
Yeah,
no.
the
I'm not
podcast.
moving off this because
It's
you're
just-
fucking wrong. Like the thing.
Okay,
like,
maybe for you I'm wrong. I have my own opinion that I want to stick with. I don't want to.
Okay, can opinions be wrong?
Sure, to a person's perspective.
You could think her opinion's wrong.
It has nothing to do with the topic. I said women need men to survive.
Yeah.
We need women to propagate, and she
Yeah.
did not refute anything that I said. She used an example of her mom not being with her dad, and your mom is surviving, but your mom still relies upon infrastructure that men built. What the fuck are you talking about? I
You
gave the
also
example.
rely on structure men built, right?
He's a man though. So
Yeah.
it's like-
Yo, this proves his point.
Guys, if
please
we
just
don't
mute
have
at this point.
Yeah, if we don't have anything productive to say,
Delusional.
I'm sorry.
Fucking
He's literally
delusion.
telling you how
Delusional at
women
its
do not
finest.
need men.
Yo, at its finest.
Yo, Mar.
Yeah, and this also proves another point. Women are allergic to taking accountability and saying that they're
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah.
Like, you're fucking
She don't
wrong,
want
dude.
to.
And you're stupid, too. I'll be honest with you. You lack critical
Thank
thinking
you.
skills. Someone needs to tell you, like, you're very hard-headed, and you're not as smart as you think you are. You clearly didn't even know what the word propagate meant. And you were trying to lecture her all this time on fucking going to school and getting education. You're not very intelligent yourself. Double-digit IQ, 1,000%.
And she's boring.
It's, like, crazy. Yeah, she's boring, yeah.
Whatever
So it's like
makes you
funny
happy.
because like you guys were trying to lecture her the whole time about like doing OnlyFans or trying to shame her, whatever. You guys are retarded too. So it's like, is it
Thank
really
you.
a difference? Like, at least they're making money being retarded. You guys are retarded. And like what the fuck? Like this, because here's the thing. They don't go to school. They have an excuse to be retarded. You
Yeah.
guys go to school and you're still retarded. That's
Facts.
really bad.
Yo,
That's,
facts.
that's sad.
That's really
Facts.
fucking bad.
Damn.
That's
Facts.
actually sad.
I believe
Incredible.
you. I believe you.
The only one that isn't retarded is her. I'll give her credit. She has a little bit more logically sound reasoning than you guys. But fuck. This
Sure.
is great. Dude, if we had to rely on women for society, cooked, bro.
But you know what's crazy?
Cooked.
We're going there, though,
Do the fuck
which
sound,
is very scary.
sound
We're
effect.
going to where?
We're going to that side where like they try to take over power women.
Yep.
We
But
can't
it's,
let them get it. This example right here, this is the future. Like, this is
No,
like,
but that's scary because they're
Oh,
coming up with
we
these
believe
mindsets,
you.
and it's like this is what's normal.
can you stop with the fucking ad libs, please? When we're talking, like, be quiet. We don't need the fucking ad libs, dude.